If you are planning your first trip to Uzbekistan and you only have 7 days, this guide will help you build a route that feels rich, not rushed. In the next few minutes, I will show you how to split your time between Tashkent, Samarkand, Bukhara, and Khiva so you get both modern Uzbekistan and its Silk Road classics.
Silk Road Classics. Start in Tashkent for 2 days because it gives you the easiest landing into the country. It is modern, organized, and much more polished than many first-time visitors expect. Use that time to settle in, sort your SIM or eSIM, get comfortable with Yandex Taxi, and ease into Uzbek food before the historic cities begin. In Tashkent, your core stops are Amir Temur Square, Chorsu Bazaar, the Tashkent Metro, and an evening around Tashkent City Park or Magic City. That combination gives you history, daily life, architecture, and a more contemporary side of Uzbekistan right at the start. It also helps because Tashkent is not trying to impress you in the same way as the older Silk Road cities. Its role is different. It gives you a comfortable base, practical logistics, and a smoother cultural landing before the heavier historical stops. And if you want the full itinerary in one place, the link is in the description below. On day 3, take the train to Samarkand. This is where the classic Silk Road imagery really arrives, and it deserves at least 2 days if you want the city to breathe. Your anchors here are Registan Square, Shaye Zinda, Bibi Khanum Mosque, and the Ulugh Bag Observatory. Registan is the visual centerpiece, Shaye Zinda gives you the most intricate tile work, Bibi Khanum adds scale, and Ulugh Bag adds a scientific and historical layer that most itineraries skip too quickly. Samarkand mattered historically because it sat on one of the most important crossroads of the Silk Road, linking trade, scholarship, religion, and empire. Under Timur and later Ulugh Beg, it became more than a stop for merchants. It became a city associated with power, astronomy, architecture, and prestige. If you enjoy photography, Samarkand rewards you early in the morning and again near sunset, when the light softens the blue domes and large facades. From Samarkand, continue to Bukhara for day 5. Bukhara feels slower, older, and more intimate, which makes it a great contrast after Samarkand. Focus on the Ark Fortress, Bolu House Mosque, and the old trading domes, then slow down in the evening around Liabi House. Bukhara is less about rushing between giant monuments and more about atmosphere, trading history, courtyards, and the feeling of walking through a city that once lived off caravan routes. Historically, Bukhara was one of Central Asia's great centers of learning, religion, and commerce, so it feels lived in and layered in a different way from Samarkand. The trading domes matter because they were not just markets, they were specialized commercial hubs where silk, spices, jewelry, money exchange, and caravan trade were organized under one connected urban system. If you can make the extra jump, give day 6 to Khiva. Khiva is the most storybook stop on this route because the old walled city feels almost like a preserved set from another era. Inside Ichankala, walk without hurrying, climb up for city views, and let the scale of the walls, towers, and minarets do the work. Khiva is smaller than Samarkand and Bukhara, so one day can work, but it still leaves a straw impression. What makes Khiva special is not just one monument, it is the sense of enclosure and preservation. It feels important because Ichankala still reads like a complete fortified city, which makes Khiva one of the clearest windows into how a Silk Road urban center could have felt at a human scale. For day 7, return to Tashkent and keep the final day light. Use it for a calm walk, a final meal, souvenir time, or one last cultural stop before you fly out. Throughout the trip, trains are one of the best ways to move between cities, and cash still makes life easier in many everyday situations. For money, do not rush into converting everything at the airport unless the rate looks reasonable. Change only what you need for the first ride and first meal, then use a reliable city ATM or bank ATM for the rest. For trains, book Afrosiyob seats as early as you can, especially on weekends and holidays because the most convenient departures can sell out. Packing depends heavily on season. Summer is hot and dry, spring and autumn need layers, and winter mornings can feel much colder than many first-time visitors expect. Carry comfortable walking shoes, sun protection in warmer months, and one modest outfit that works well for mosques, shrines, and conservative spaces. Culturally, dress respectfully at religious sites, ask before taking close photos of people, and keep your tone calm and polite in markets and family spaces. If you want a few must-experience moments, make time for the Tashkent Metro, Registan near sunset, an evening around Liabi House, and a slow walk through Ichankala. So the smartest version of this itinerary is simple. Land in Tashkent, give Samarkand proper time, let Bukhara slow you down, and add Khiva if you want the most cinematic historical finish. If this helped you plan your Uzbekistan route, save this video and use it when you start booking trains and hotels. And if you want more practical travel guides like this, subscribe to Tour of Detours.